Every day in the United States, we see more and more signs that the country has become the modern-day equivalent of ancient Rome and is on a similar path to destruction from the inside. This video points out 7 main factors why the US could lose its status as a superpower over the next 50 years. Let's begin. 1. Decline in moral and cultural values. United States, the erosion of family values and an increase in crime rates reflect a significant decline in moral standards. Cultural shifts, such as the rise of individualism and entitlement, are currently poisoning the minds of Americans. Ancient Rome faced moral decay and hedonism, with gladiatorial games serving as a distraction from societal issues. Traditional Roman values were lost in the pursuit of cheap pleasures, just as we see happening in the United States today. 2. Inflation and economic instability. United States, thanks to COVID, forced quarantines, government handouts, and mass amounts of money printing, the United States is experiencing unprecedented inflation rates. These levels of inflation take power and opportunities out of the hands of the average person, while they must be forced to work more and spend less in order to survive. Ancient Rome, the devaluation of the Roman denarius led to rising prices and reduced purchasing power for the Roman populace. This inflationary spiral contributed to social unrest, economic disparity, and a decline in trade. The government's attempts to control prices through laws were largely ineffective, exacerbating the economic decline. 3. Deviation from founding principles. United States. The United States was founded on principles like democracy, freedom, and equality. However, recent years have seen a shift away from these ideals. Voter suppression efforts, mass surveillance, and erosions of civil liberties are examples of how the U.S.N. has strayed from its founding principles. Ancient Rome. Rome was initially a republic, founded on principles of shared governance and civic duty. Over time, it transitioned into an autocratic empire, where emperors held absolute power. This shift led to the erosion of the civic virtues that once defined Roman society. 4. Political corruption and instability. United States, partisan politics, lobbying, and corporate influence have led to political instability. Scandals, weaponized media, and obvious lies further erode public trust. Ancient Rome, political corruption was rife in Rome, with senators and emperors abusing their power. The inefficiency of the Senate, bribery, and frequent assassinations contributed to Rome's decline. 5. Immigration and citizenship. United States. Immigrants from around the world are being granted more opportunities and are being provided with more assistance than citizens who have been born and raised in the United States. This is creating tension between nationalities and civil unrest. Ancient Rome. The influx of slaves and foreigners diluted Roman citizenship and posed challenges in cultural assimilation. With so many cultures living inside the United States today, we don't see unity as Americans, but rather simply a country in which there is no national identity. 6. Dependence on cheap labor. United States. The exploitation of cheap labor through outsourcing and the rise of automation have led to significant job losses, affecting the economy and strengthening other countries while American citizens become unemployed. Ancient Rome. In similar fashion, Rome's heavy reliance on slave labor created an economic imbalance and led to slave revolts, further destabilizing the empire. 7. Public health crisis. United States. The United States faces a myriad of public health challenges that have put a strain on its healthcare system and society at large. From the opioid crisis to the mass amounts of obesity in the country, these issues have far-reaching implications. Ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was not immune to public health crises either. Plagues, poor sanitation, sexual diseases, and inadequate public health measures contributed to the decline of this once great civilization.